welcome back to Divinity. Original Sin,
Do I seem like the sort who concerns
Double
myself
E.
with such
So,
things?
first thing we're gonna do here before we get started is we're gonna talk to this girl.
Back, demon! Back, or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Midori, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days. I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him.
Who did you say you were? I don't recognize you from the Academy. I hadn't heard of another Swiss Army being assigned to Cecil. What are you doing here?
Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you. See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases and a knee-knocking fear of ever crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Cecil. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup.
She sounds like a really shitty version of like Bobby Boucher's mom. Like her accent is ridiculous. Who'd you say you were? I don't recognize you from the Academy.
You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do. Midora's the name. Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side.
Alright, orcs attacked your village. How'd you manage to escape?
By the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Cecil hinterlands.
And what's your next plan of attack?
Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now. But perhaps that's where you come in. I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've been scouting Cecil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator.
So what's your proposition? You help us here in Cecil and we help you back in your home village thereafter?
Well, you know the old expression. 2's a tea party, 3's an invasion. I know this place like the back of my hand by now, and the orcs up north will be short work for a trained-up trio of sauce hunters.
Alright. So what kind of option do we have here?
Come now, Alistair.
This says... This song in the background is definitely my favorite one, by the way. But it says, a fantastic plan with 3 swords working in tandem will put an end to the evils, but the opposition is we can in good conscience take on the task so far removed from our current mission. I'm gonna agree.
A fantastic plan. With 3 source hunters working in tandem, we'll
And I'm also gonna
Another source
agree.
hunter on the team will make us all the more
That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it?
Okay.
That's the sound of every orc and source.
Alright, what did that give us? For... no...
Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
Why is that so far up? It doesn't say what we got there. Leadership. Forgiving. Initiative. Maybe bold?
Alistair, have you
Renegade.
ever had the fortune of challenging the fabled
Well,
wisdom
I'm
of
not
hunters
quite
only?
sure what changed there. Why don't we take a look at her stuff though? Ooh, wow, that's pretty good actually. Go ahead and put her in that, put him in that. What do her stats look like? She got 2 and 2-handed. Bodybuilding, that's good. Skills, double man-at-arms, and then nothing else. What a rush. Increases your turn action points and maximum action by 2 and when your vitality is below 30. Okay, opportunist, good. Combat kid. When an opponent lands the blow that should kill you, combat kid will leave with 1 health as long as you had more than 1 left. Okay, well that's definitely good. Potions up there. So just a quick update, I did go ahead and talk to the sailors, and I told them they should become a part of the Fabulous Five, and they did accept that. So with that, we need to come over to the Legion headquarters.
Fierce stench of frightened source goblin.
Actually, I think that's only roast pig.
Ah, yes, of course. This time.
Let's check the wood pile here. Now, I meant to last time the episode ended, I really wanted to look at all those different grenades we had there. Esmeralda's back door. Ooh, sounds a little kinky, I gotta say. Alright, so this is all... Can't loot any of this, so we can loot these though. Who are you two?
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Rivellon's finest work up mighty fine appetite, serving the
Before she
seven.
could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking?
Who's
I've been
this?
mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
What's going on here?
Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Toe. That's the source hunter you're talking to.
Curious situation you got here. Is that woman in the cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't
Bit
pretty,
her in
and now
the
it's got
face.
a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Oh.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
And what will become of this admittedly strange stranger?
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Alright, so this is going to be a compassionate check compared to something else. I don't remember which one I want. Maybe bold? We're gonna
Perhaps
go
this'll be worth.
After all,
double
Well, that's a
compassionate.
relief, ain't it?
Heed me, Source Hunter.
Alright, let's just check that real quick. I want to make sure. Okay, it wasn't that. Forgiving? No, it wasn't forgiving. Man, I wish it would tell me. Maybe it wasn't anything, because it does usually, like, show. Alright, let's see what she has to
Source
say.
Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Alright. There's little in our world more variable than the minds of men, source of great beauty, much despair, and all of it's uniquely human. I'm not really sure what this would go as.
It is difficult for me to claim humanity as you do. I am still learning to see myself in the faces of those I meet. and those I meet do not always see themselves in me. It is strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me.
Alright. And just like that, we picked up two new party members. She does seem to be a ranger. And they seem to have taken all of her gear. So that's not the best. Willpower, crafting, crit chance, leadership, blunt, bold, forgiving. Everything looks like it's okay still. I'm not really sure what to make of the
Sorry, sir. That's it, true?
the fact that there he is. There's the captain. So let's go talk to him. Hello, Captain. We need to change this now, I think. Do like that. Huh? What are you guys doing? Why would I want that? Oh, that's why. There we go. That looks good.
What have we here? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look. Do what you must in Sightseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Sightseal. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling hordes of their own misshapen number.
Alright, let's discuss the murder of Jake.
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
In regards to Jake's wife, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda is Jake's wife. Well, widow. Everyone in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
I'd like to ask some additional questions, Your Highness.
If you must.
Aru tells me he suspects a sect might be working around Cecil.
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. You'll be seeing flying carpets next.
So your main problem is the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Ahu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay.
Very
Keeping
awesome.
them at bay,
Look at
that
all
is
this.
all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
731. It might actually be worth getting this, Oh, look at that. I did lose a little bit more movement. Water, fire and water resistance. Nice. Well, I think I'm about to spend some money here. Okay, let's go back to our barterer. See, it says 569 for him. Okay, so yeah, it's like 30 more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my leave, and I am going to... Oh, nice. What? From gear. Oh, from gear. What gear do I have that's giving me that? Oh, the headpiece, that's right. I had forgotten about that. So let's go ahead and pop another point into bartering, and we will get those pieces of gear for... Click on them. Damn
The
it.
Source Hunter.
Alright.
Oh, joyous
547... 468. And then we'll need the shield as well. Ooh, that is a chunk of change. Actually, we're gonna need that now because we have a hunter. Oh, you may be wondering how I got so much money. I actually looted the entire top of the inn after we left off last time. There's a lot of paintings up there that I sold, and that's how I have 2,400 gold now in our inventory. So why don't we just go ahead and pay in all cash, and we will come back later on and get our stuff back once we've pilfered some stuff. So we're going to lose even more movement. However, I did also get a ring. I'm not sure if I showed that on camera or not, but it gives me 0.4 movement. So even though we're losing movement because of this, we're still above what we normally would have. And then, look at that, we're going to get even more movement back because this shield has a more chance to block. And yeah, awesome. Look at that, now we're at 206. So if we were to take this ring off, we would still be above. Wow, it moves up to 2. So what that means is we can move 2 meters per action point. At least that's what I believe it means.
Ready?
Now if we take our thing off, because this gives us 20% movement, it does go down to 1.86. So I don't really see too much in here that we could loot. I don't know how they're going to react, the new people in our party that I'm stealing. So I'm going to do this without them seeing. Okay. Oh, it's an evidence chest. I can't move it. Oh man, I really want to get back there. Yeah, it won't let me move it. Well, that's fine. Why don't we... Oh nice, we got some weapons over here. He's gonna be like, all this stuff looks oddly familiar. Where did you get this from? I'm just gonna be like, I don't know what you're talking about, Captain. You're obviously going crazy. Alright, so we got a guard down here. Looks like we got some... Really? Why is it so bright over here? Oh, this fucking dude is looking at me. Or is there someone in here? No, there's no one in there. What happens if I just try to open this?
That's enough of that.
Ah!
Ho hum.
Ho hum indeed. Alright, I don't think there's any way. Prison treasury. What the hell does that even mean? How is there a treasury in the prison? Seems a little bit odd. Oh, you know what? I wonder if she has... This is also something really cool. You can have party members in different areas. Completely, Bully boosts non-magical attacks against opponents that are knocked down. Oh, that's really good. Cool. Yeah, so you can have people in different, like, zones, I guess you would call it. Alright, let's head out of here.
Sorry, sir.
So, oh, first things first, why don't we go ahead and... where's the gate at? There it is. Why don't we go and get this gate activated. Got a bunch of legions here. Some soldiers. A poo. Go ahead and activate that. Very nice. Who are you guys? What are you doing up here? Go ahead and do a little bit of exploring before we go and... rob half-eaten zombie, half-eaten zombie. Who's Rob? Can we do this? Can I shoot this?
I wouldn't venture too far out of
What's your
Arthur's
contraption?
invention. The stasis blaster. Quite a sight, no? These days we legionnaires hold a lottery to see who gets to man the things. You can bet it's no small amount easier to blast those flesh-eating monstrosities from a distance than to get within striking range. Don't ask me how the blast...
Cool, cool. Okay. So we're just running along the wall here to get everything done. We do need to get her a bow.
Here, chicken, chicken, chicken! Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight!
Oh. Chickens don't have a right to live.
Isn't it?
True story indeed. Perhaps we can have a bite later. We got Heartless. Oh no, I don't think we want Heartless. Damn it. We don't. Because we don't do backstabbing. Fuck! Ah, shit. That's why you gotta save before everything you do. This may seem ridiculous, but it shouldn't take us that long to... Fuck. But I did do all that looting that we're not gonna be able to get back now. I wonder if, they're all quick saves. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Alright. I'll come back and loot everything a little bit later.
What have we here? God, never Esmeralda. What? I'm Captain with the elf. What
Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna have to look into some editing software, because stuff like this, obviously,
That's it, troops.
we
Train
don't
up
need
while you
to,
can. The next orcish strike could land at any moment.
we don't need to see all this.
Gods, I've never seen Esmeralda. What? I'm Captain Aureus. Bravo. How am I? We are the... I'd say yes.
Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Run over here quick. In fact, we're not even going to go in there currently, because I would rather, obviously that chicken's trying to tell me something. He's trying to impart some information to me. So we're going to wait till... Oh shit, look at them. They're level 3. They're higher level than we are. How the hell is that fair? Alright. So why don't we just head on over to the inn, and we will try and find Town Hall bathroom. interesting.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Troop of eager imbeciles we sent to the northern cave.
And we will go ahead and do this. Look at that. So it used to be our chance, or I think it was damage 5%, initiative 5%. Oh no, it couldn't have been. So it was initiative 5%, chance to hit 5%. But now that he has leadership 2, it went up to that. So that's pretty awesome.
Greetings, Source.
Spoken to Ars, let me inside,
Not exactly
please.
the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
I'll just check. He's got nothing. Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Source was
What in the hell? Whoa.
What happened?
Go ahead and save this.
Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone, somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
Terrible, terrible, terrible! It will consume
Zizzax.
us all! By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious!
We were suddenly mysteriously transported here. Do you know how or why?
Your guess is as good as mine, my newfound comrade. Here I stood upon this tiny vestige of space and time, and there you appeared. Quite good timing, by the by, because the ground here has been fast shrinking beneath my feet. Oh, but I suppose I should make a proper introduction. Zigzax the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was and is and hopefully all that is to be.
What is this place, as you say, shrinking? Or why is this place?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
Out with it, Sir Imp. What exactly has happened here?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens and feast your soon-to-be...
It may be quite mad.
Uh-oh. That looked like a big old dragon.
You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's...
Oh, we leveled up. Summon Wolf Scroll. Awesome.
The portal has become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go.
Oh, this guy's... What? What is that? Give me that. Bottle of beer. Bottle of wine. Anything else I can... A vial. More vial. Give me that vial. A vial rack. Most vile rack. That's what I say to my girlfriend. Alright, I guess we're going through.
The portal! It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that decorate this observatory. After all my waiting and hoping, could it be you, dear stranger? You must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move further away. Those torches, a light! This portal active once more. It cannot be coincidence.
You believe we are somehow connected to this place?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The Chronicler of Time knows a pattern when he sees one.
What lies beyond this portal?
Ah, though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
Okay, and what did we witness through the looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are. There's so much to take in, I've nearly forgotten. And what you saw has been haunting my mind since I first discovered it. It is the void itself. The dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what I mean. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't stop it, it will devour the past and present as well.
Through the portal then!
After you, after you.
And with that, we will go ahead and end the episode here. Next time we will find out what the Homestead Hall is, and maybe find out what Zigzag's deal is and why his attitude is -5 towards us. That little ungrateful shit. But we'll find out next time. So see you then.